So what was the inspiration for this creative project? And that's actually a great question. Several weeks ago, I was driving around in my car and a song by Torrin Wells and Rascal Flatts came on. And I don't know what it was, but I felt like the Lord was speaking to me through this song. The words hit my heart so hard. And I wanted to read some of the words to you. I knew I was broken, but there was no one there that I could tell. Praying felt like I was throwing pennies in a wishing well. And I started believing I was cursed to carry this weight. I was listening the reasons of why I should walk away. Until grace called my name, I didn't know I could be free. Until grace found me, until grace broke these chains, I didn't know I could be free. Until grace found, your grace found me. And this is the bridge. You came like a force of nature, knocked down every wall I made. You rescued my soul when I thought there was no escape. You came like a force of nature, knocked down every wall I made. You rescued my soul when I thought there was no escape. You see, the reason why the words of this song hit my heart so hard is because I've experienced God's grace. God saved me many years ago. He saved me when I didn't deserve to be saved. When God sent His only Son to die on the cross for me, I didn't deserve that. And He knew that. And He loved me so much that He was willing to die for me. And when I received that for myself, it completely changed my life. Before Christ, I would say I was hopeless, I was wandering, I had anxiety, I had fear. And then when I received Jesus, when I received that free gift of grace, things shifted. I started to see clearly. God removed the barriers. He removed anxiety, depression, and He gave me a hope of a heaven and a purpose for living. I'm not saying my life is perfect. I've had my trials and tribulations, trust me. But I live in a state of grace. And I just have a knowingness in my faith that God has my back. He will never leave me, nor will He ever forsake me. So when I kind of look around the world today, I do get depressed because I'm seeing so many people walking around aimlessly. They're just roaming through life. They're trying to find their purpose in so many different things. They're experiencing depression, anxiety, and just a sense of hopelessness. And my prayer, as you watch this video, you start to begin to understand that God's love for you, that God's grace is sufficient, that God died for you on that cross as well, and that He wants you to have a life of freedom. He wants those chains to be broken in your life, the chains of anxiety, depression, codependency, drugs, pornography. He wants you free. And I promise you this, Jesus is the answer.
I knew I was broken, but there was no one that I could tell. Praying felt like I was throwing pennies in a wishing well. And I started believing I was cursed to carry this weight. I was listing the reasons of why I should walk away. Until grace called my name. Oh, I didn't know I could be free until grace found me. Until grace broke these chains. Oh, I didn't know I could be free until grace found, your grace found me. I might be looking at a future full of question marks, but I don't have to have all of the answers if you have my heart. In a little more with every breath. Brand new like the morning, and I'll never forget it until grace called my name. Oh, I didn't know I could be free until grace found me. Until grace broke these chains. Oh, I didn't know I could be free until grace found, your grace found me. Oh, you came like a force of nature, knocked down every wall I made. You rescued my soul when I thought there was no escape. No. You came like a force of nature, knocked down every wall I made. You rescued my soul when I thought there was no escape. Until grace. Oh, tell him, until grace. Call my name. Oh, I didn't know I could be free until grace found me. Until grace brought me chains. I didn't know I could be free until grace found me. Your grace found me. Your grace found me. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Yeah. Your grace found me.
So let's take a step back. You know, I love how this video portrays God's grace and how He has created each one of us to be creative in our own unique way. As you look at the storyline, you see Andrew in his worship element, how God is using him with the gift of worship. And then you look at John, as God has gifted him in the ability to paint, and he created that beautiful painting in the video. That's also an example of God's love, His grace that He's put upon their life. And I want you to understand that God has gifted you. He has created you in a very special and unique way as well. And He wants to use your life. He wants you to understand that you have a purpose in this world. So if God is speaking to you right now, if He's like nudging you a little bit, don't ignore that. If you want to talk to someone, if you want to pray, if you want to just go a little bit deeper about what this means for your life, hey, do me a favor. Email me at ericf@saddleback.com and I'll reach right back out to you. Thank you so much for watching, and God bless.